So taking a few moments to get really comfortable. Making sure you're warm enough, all cozy and tucked in on this beautiful preparation for Halloween, Samhain, the ending and the beginning of the Celtic New Year. Breathing deeply as you feel your whole body start to relax. Let go. Feeling the weight of the body. Resting. Relaxing. Ready for this magical journey. Relaxing the belly. Feeling the legs heavy. And breathing through the body, allowing the breath to flow. As we gather together as wise women to prepare for Samhain and trust in the magic that connects us, flows through us all. As we feel the body start to relax, we focus on our beautiful root chakra at the base of the spine, connecting its ruby red energy into the earth, deep into the core, to the heart of Mother Earth herself, worshipping this new year, honouring the endings and the beginnings as we connect. Connecting softly through our hearts to our family of the past, the present, and the future. Feeling our hearts link in with theirs. Hearing their words. Feeling their wisdom as we watch them weave between worlds and observe the teachings before us. Breathing in the magic through the body. A time for rebirth. When the veil between worlds is thinning. We see a crack in the fabric of space and time. Time for communication with our ancestors. A time to drift in and out of daydreams. And a time for inner journeys. A time to rest in the darker half of the year. ready to re-emerge, strengthened, rejuvenated, changed. As we accept the light and the dark as necessary parts of our whole selves. As we walk together through the woods of autumn at dawn, the veil between the worlds becomes visible. The unseen is seen, and the unknown is known. We're joined by fairy and spirit. As we enter Samhain, summer's end, we experience the joining of two worlds, a sacred time of unique opportunities, magic and mystery. Like a crystal ball, at a glance, our gaze can glimpse into that space between the worlds. As we wander deeper into the heart of the forest, deeper and deeper, wearing our beautiful blue cloak of protection, keeping us warm, safe, protected. We walk through the beautiful fallen leaves, hearing the sounds, feeling the energy. Full of adventure, open to this beautiful time of year. As we start coming out of the dense forest, we reach a clearing. And as we look down, we see the leaves has formed a beautiful heart pattern in all the glorious colours of the autumn. You feel so calm, so safe, and honoured to be here. After a while, you are drawn into the centre of the heart shape, and you start to hear distant drumming. The beat of the earth herself. You stand in the centre of the heart and rest in stillness for a while, mesmerised by the beauty all around you. As nature prepares to temporarily withdraw from growth and life in a time of transition, you feel the serene energy and you take time to rest, hearing the drumming. You sit for a while and close your eyes. Softly resting in a beautiful bed of leaves around you. with your own thought. After a while, the beat of the drums becomes louder, and you start to see emerging 12 beautiful, almost angelic-like, wise women approaching you with their gentle energy, their soft words, and their harmonious beat of the drum. They carry an air of wisdom within their aura. And as they reach you, they hold out their hands to you and smile, gesturing that you come and join them. Join them in their circle of ceremony. You take a breath and stand up from the floor, brushing the leaves away from your legs and your body. And notice the sun is starting to set. You walk towards the circle of women and join them. The light starts to fade, and you bathe in the rich red sky together. Watching the beautiful display before you. From red to pink to gold, as the sun slowly fades away. You release hands, and you notice one of the women have a sack of salt. She walks in a spiral and trails it behind her. Another of the women hands you a candle, and a third places a nut in your hand. She tells you will all walk within the spiral, holding the candle, and you will leave the nut at the center of this beautiful salt spiral before you. You take it in turns to slowly walk around the huge spiral, the candle lighting your way, representing direction and inspiration for the coming year. As you walk around, you thank your angels, guides, spirits, and ancestors, and all that is. The spiral seems to go on forever. Eventually, you reach the center and leave the nut here as instructed. This nut is a hazelnut, and one of the last nuts to be harvested this time of year. It is a symbol of wisdom. You stay in the center for a moment with your own thoughts. And slowly start to spiral out. Once you reach the edge of the spiral, an older looking woman asks you to help her to light a fire. As you light the fire with her, she gifts you with positivity and energy. You feel a change in your body. Totally energized, totally free, and totally in this moment. You want this to last forever. The magical fireflies dart around before you, almost playfully. And the wise woman chants into the flames. You can make out that she's asking to give power to the land and to give birth to new life in the spring. And you watch her. The flames almost in time with her chant, as if somehow she has control of each and every flame within that fire. She hands you a ring of hazelnuts, all strung together, and tells you to hold it above the smoke of this magical fire. And to keep hold of it, hang it in your home as a protective amulet for the year ahead. She explains the hazelnut tree is the 9th tree in the year, and very powerful and magical. You feel so much warmth and gratitude. So much love from within. You stand by the fire, gazing into the flames. And the flames change into beautiful fire fairies, leaping out of the fire and dancing around, weaving in and out of the spiral of salt, resting on the branches of the trees, before she calls them back into the fire. You thank her. She bows her head and changes into a beautiful bird, silently silhouetting behind the flames, flying into the night sky. And she is gone. The flames are flames once more and gently flicker. The circle of women standing in this beautiful space on this beautiful night. For this is the night when anything is possible. whispering your dreams, your questions, your intentions into the fire. You may hear a reply, but trust in the timing. Trust in the magic. And be present in the moment. You listen to the sounds of the forest, the beauty of the night. And after a while, you turn to the women within the circle, and you know that the ceremony is coming to a close. You slowly walk over and join hands once more. Close your eyes, smelling the night air, the wood smoke, the earth, and the magic. The owls softly hooting in the distance. The stillness of the night. The trees connecting in their own circle around you. Connecting through their roots. Whispering. Almost as if they have their own language beneath the earth. You can sense it, but you can't understand it. You feel a gust of wind from nowhere, and suddenly the heat from the fire disappears. You feel so connected, so grounded and warm. And you gently open your eyes to see the leaves spiraling before you. They rise high into the sky, glittering with gold at each edge. A magical display before you. The wind stops as suddenly as it has started, and the leaves fall into a beautiful symbol at your feet, or maybe an initial or a pattern. Take a moment to notice the pattern at your feet and store this in your mind. As you give thanks to nature, thanks to the magic and the spirits, and of course, the wise women, as you say goodbye. Once you have said goodbye to all of the women, they slowly start to wander off through the trees, the soft drumming. You take a few moments to think about the evening, and the drumming starts to fade as they become distant. You walk back home through the woods, holding your beautiful hazelnut ring, humming to the beat of the earth, with your own thoughts. Awaiting the awakening of the earth in the spring. You arrive back home and write in your journal everything you remember from your Samhain celebrations. You finish writing in your journal, knowing you can go back to add to this at any time. You place your pen down and stare at your words, remembering the pattern, the initial, or the symbol of the leaves. You may wish to draw this. There is a space at the bottom of your page, and once you have finished writing, some beautiful words start to appear by themselves. The words read, "The magic of Samhain is that of endless possibility. Since we return to the beginning, we can begin anew in any way that we wish." You smile and drift off into a deep, deep sleep. Taking a beautiful deep breath in and out, allowing the breath to travel down through the body. The beautiful ruby red chakra connecting to the earth at the base of the spine. And the breath flowing out through the legs. Feeling stability and the balance of the earth beneath your feet. As we celebrate the richness of Samhain.